Hello everyone, I am Vishwajit Prasad, a data enthusiast. Today I am presenting a dashboard on Retail Pulse and 360-degree business view of Walmart stores in Myanmar. This dashboard is designed to help Walmart officials to clearly understand their business performance and make data-driven decisions. It shows them the important outcomes like total revenue, profit, average order value, customer insights, product line performance, geographical views, and the peak hours and the day trends. Now, before we move ahead, let me give you a quick sketch of the upcoming pages. The first page is executive summary, the second is sales performance, the third is customer insights, the fourth is product analysis, and the last one is the peak hour analysis. The data set is between the 1st Jan 2019 to 31st March 2019. Here, we added some filters like the date, where we can use the custom date range, the city filter, the product line filter, and the payment filter. So this is the landing page, like the introduction of our dashboard, telling us what is inside. Now let's move to the next page, explore the executive summary, and get deeper insights. So this is the very first page of our dashboard called executive summary. Here at the top we can see the important KPIs like total revenue, which is 323k, total quantity sold 5510, average order value of 58.61, total profit is 15.4k, and the average rating is 6.97. Here is a geo chart which shows the total revenue based on the different cities. This helps us understand which city is contributing more to the sales. The most deep blue color is the Napier Door, showing that most sales is 110,000, following Mandalay and the Yangao. At the bottom we have a time series chart which shows the sales trend between the 1st January 2019 to the 31st March 2019. It helps us to see the up and down in sales over the time. Here we have a donut chart which shows the revenue distribution between the member and the normal customer. We can see both type of customer are contributing almost equally. So this page gives us a 360-degree snapshot of the business performance in one place. Now let's move to the next page to explore the sales performance analysis. So this is the second page of our dashboard called sales performance. At the top we still keep the main KPIs like total revenue, total profit, average rating, average order value. Here we add the gross margin in percentage, which is the calculation of total revenue minus COGS in percentage. Here on the left we have a day-wise revenue trend chart across different cities. This shows how sales vary day of the week. We can clearly see that the Saturday brings the highest sales, which means Saturday are the busiest and the most profitable. Here on the right side, we have a bar chart showing the revenue by the product line. Here we can see that the categories like food and beverages and the sports and travel are leading in the total sales, while the health and beauty contribute slightly less. At the bottom, we show quantity sold and gross income by the city. From this, we can see that the Napier Dog, the modern capital of the Myanmar, sold the highest quantity, around 5.3k, but the Yangon generated slightly more profit, around 1.9k. This means both volume and profit patterns are different across cities. So this page gives Walmart a clear idea about which days, which product, and which cities are driving the sales and profit. Now let's move to the next page to explore the customer insights. So this is the third page of our dashboard called Customer Insights. Here we focus on the customer behavior and the preferences. On the left, we can see the revenue split by the gender. This chart shows that the male contribute around 52% of the revenue and the female contribute about 48%. This means both genders are almost equally important for the sales. In the middle, we have a chart showing the average rating by the branch. We can see that the Napier Dog has the highest rating with 7.07, Yangon with a 7.03, and Mandalay with a 6.82 of average rating. This tells us that customer satisfaction varies slightly across the branches. On the right side, we see the payment method share. It is clear that the customers are using all the three methods, including cash, e-wallet, and the credit cards. Among them, cash are still popular, generating revenue alone 112k. This shows that still the non-digital payments are popular. We have to promote the digital payments like giving them rewards or the points. So this page helps us understand who the customer are, how satisfied they are, and how they prefer to pay. Now let's move to the next page to explore the product analysis. This is the fourth page of our dashboard called Product Analysis. On the left, we see total sales and profit by the product line. Food and beverages is the top performer, followed by the sports and travel, while the health and beauty contributes the least. In the middle, we see the average rating by the product line. Food and beverages again scores the highest with 7.1, and the home and lifestyle and the sports and travel with 6.8, slightly lower. On the right, the bubble chart shows quantity sold versus revenue. Bigger bubbles like food and beverages and the electronic accessories shows strong performance, while the smaller ones highlight the weaker categories. So this page helps Walmart know which products sell most, how customers rate them, and where to focus for the improvement. Now let's move to the last page for the peak hour analysis. So this is the fifth and the last page of our dashboard called peak hour analysis. Here we see a heat map of the sales across different hours of the day. The darker the box, the higher the sales in that hour. From this, we can clearly see that the 7 p.m. is the busiest hour with the highest revenue, followed by the 1 p.m. and the 10 a.m. On the other side, the evening hours after 5 p.m. Are slightly less active. These insights helps Walmart plan staffing, inventory, and the promotion better, making sure that the right resources are available during the busiest hours. With this, we come to the end of our dashboard walkthrough, which gave a 360-degree view of Walmart sales, customers, products, and the peak timings. So to conclude, this dashboard gave us a 360-degree view of the Walmart performance in the Myanmar. From the executive summary, we saw the overall performance, profit, sales trend, and the customer mix. From sales performance, we learned that the weekend drives the highest sales, and the food and beverages and the sports and travel are the top categories. From the customer insights, we found that both men and women contribute equally, while the non-digital payments like cash are still very popular and the Napier Dog branch enjoys the best rating. From product analysis, we understood that which category are strong, which need improvement, and how customers are rating them. And finally, peak hour analysis showed us that evenings, especially 7 p.m., bring the maximum sales. Now here are the important business development tips from my side. Stock more popular items like food and beverages and sports and travel, especially before weekends. Improve weaker categories like health and beauty through promotions or bundled offers. Focus on digital payments as this helps to save time for customers and shop as well by providing some cashback reward or points. Plan staffing and inventory around peak hours like 7 p.m. and weekends to capture full demand. Learn from high performing branches like the Napier Dog and apply those practices in other cities. Overall, this dashboard does not just show the numbers but provides Walmart with clear guidance on where to sell harder, where to improve, and how to serve customer better, driving strong growth and the profitability. So thank you for your time and attention. Radhe Radhe.